Hey, this is the Gapester. This is my first video on YouTube, so I'm just going to show you a card trick and then I'm going to reveal it. Okay, so if you could just pick a card, like this one, that's good. The two of spades, I'll just put that on top. Looks right here, the two of spades on top. I'll go to cut into the deck. Now you probably already know this card trick. This is a pretty, normal card trick, so all I have to do is just kind of give the deck a rub, and then fan out the cards, and right here, there's a red card. But it's kind of weird, because just a second ago, all the cards were blue, and actually, the red card is your card, which is really weird, because your card was blue. Now I'll flip it over, and I'll set your card down right there. Now we're going to do this again. Now if you just tell me when to stop. Just tell me when to stop, and stop. Okay. That's going to be a new card. The Four of Diamonds. Okay. I'll just set that in there and go to cut. I'll fan out the cards, and hopefully there will be another red card. Do you see one in there? I don't. This is really weird. Scoot this over. I'm gonna try this again. Just gonna fan the cards out, and no, I can't. Wait a second. Here's a red card, and the red card is the Four of Diamonds. So that's the trick, and here I'll reveal it for you. Now you're gonna want decks that have opposing backs. So you don't want the backs to look the same, but you want the fronts to be the same. Well, if I can find the other Four Diamonds real quick. 1 second. Here it is. So you want any card from like a red back or blue back, and then you want the full blue deck. And then so you're gonna have like 2 Four Diamonds. That's what I like using, because no one really likes this card, so I'm not gonna think it's rigged or anything. And so they're both the same front but different backs. Okay, so that's how they're gonna. That's all you need for this trick. Just one little gimmick card, or not really even gimmicked, but so as long as you have 2 different decks that look the same on the front. Okay, now for when I reveal it, I always like using this kind of deck, the clear deck with a ghost card, because it makes it really easy to see it. Now, so you're gonna have your different card on the bottom. The Seven of Hearts is what I'm gonna use right here. Seven of Hearts, and then so on the bottom of the deck is gonna be the Seven of Hearts of the deck you're using, and the other Seven of Hearts or whatever is gonna be under that even. So it's on the very bottom of the deck. So you'll start off by just kind of placing the cards out, asking someone to pick a card, or whatever. You can do it this way, but obviously you're not going to be using a clear deck, because it's kind of obvious, but so they pick any card they like. Let's say this one, the Five of Clubs. So take that, and you're just going to give it a cut into the deck, so that the Seven of Hearts card is going to be on top of that one. So then you go back to the deck, and you'll say, well, I've magically made one of the cards change, or whatever. And so then they're like, oh, weird, that's interesting. And then you're going to do a double lift, so you're picking up the Seven of Hearts, but you're putting the other card in front of it. So it's the Five of Clubs is going to be in front of it, but when it's non-clear, as I said again, it's going to look a lot better. So if you say, so that's the Five of Clubs, they'll be pretty astonished, and then you'll put that down right here. But you put down the 7 and not a 5. But they think you put down a 5. So then you're going to do what's called like a Hindu shuffle thing, is you pull off cards off the top, but you're leaving the bottom intact. So the Seven of Hearts, the other Seven of Hearts is on bottom, and you're just going to be pulling those off as you go, just like this. And so it looks like they're going to be random. When they tell you to stop, you stop, and you show them the bottom card, which will stay the same the whole time. And then they're going, okay, and then you're going to put it back together, and you're going to rub it or whatever, and you can give it a cut, and you can do whatever, you can shuffle it, you can do whatever you feel like. And then you're going to say, okay, I'm going to make one card change to to be, like, match that card. And then you're going to go through and say, oh, whoops, I can't find it. And you're going to go, okay, wave or whatever again. Oh, man, I can't find it. And then you're just going to flip over this card. You know, but, I mean, don't just flip over the card. You're going to want to say, well, you know what, here's a card. That's interesting. Let me see. Well, that's really weird. And then, you want to build up the anticipation. And then you want to show it. I didn't really do it like that. But, you know. So, thanks.